While Sanctity of Human Life Sunday is often looked upon as a somber day because abortion is still legal in the United States, it's actually a day that we should celebrate because we can do something about it. We, the church, can do something. The Pregnancy Care Center appreciates your donations to this paraministry in your community. We appreciate your prayers. And for those of you that volunteer with us in our offices, we appreciate your time. But there is more that can be done to prevent abortion. Of course, we would love to have more people come upside of us and as volunteers. This is a need in all of our offices. But you, the church, can do something too. Even if you work full-time during the day, even if you're a mom that maybe stays home with the kids and doesn't get out of the house too often, there are a couple of ways that you can do this. We'll start with making life disciples. Watch.
When it comes to the issue of abortion, it has become America's Holocaust.
I come from a generation where at least a third of my generation isn't here because of abortion. And for me, that's just unconscionable. And I can't live in a society where millions upon millions of my fellow American citizens are not here.
Our research has found that 4 out of every 10 women who has had an abortion was actively going to church at the time of her abortion.
And the reality is that when it comes to the abortion issue and the life issue, the church has not really been using that transformative power that it has around this issue. This is a tool that will help mobilize the church.
Most pastors I know are concerned about the well-being of people in their church as well as outside of their church. Well, we need to be as equally concerned about the life in the womb. And so because it's an issue of life, and God is the author of life, that we must be in life-related issues.
When I was pregnant at 17, I went to our local OBGYN, and if I had a life disciple at 17, I would have chosen life instead of abortion.
So the Bible is clear that God has authored life, He sustains life, and His goal is that we might have abundant life that Jesus Christ offers. And of course, the church is the best place to offer all of it.
Our goal with this curriculum is for people who will be trained as life disciples and who have an opportunity to meet with people who are facing a pregnancy decision. I mean, people who have before them life or death. Our hope and our prayer is that you will help them choose life.
This is a practical way that you, the church, can reach out and disciple people, like the PCC clients. Let us know if you want to take this online course. It's just $17 per person, and you will learn how to share your faith and disciple others. Here's another way that you can make a difference in the life of pregnant women.
The day I received Love in a Box, I had an abortion scheduled for the next day. My 5-year plan didn't include an unplanned pregnancy, and I thought I deserved a chance at the life I planned, and it didn't include a baby. I was submerged in my own coldness. I had turned off my emotion weeks ago and hardened my heart. My mind was made up. My sister had gone through Embrace Grace, and she told me there were people praying for me, that I was stronger than the decision I was about to make. She assured me that I was capable and read a letter written to me from an Embrace Grace leader. Because of the encouragement I received from that Love in a Box, I couldn't go through with the abortion the next day. And after going through Embrace Grace, it felt like complete strangers had sat down and washed my feet. Embrace Grace helped me be brave. Love in a Box saved my baby, and Embrace Grace saved me.
You can help save more mommies and babies. You can help her be brave. Go to embracegrace.com to find out more.
Again, this is a practical, loving way that you can reach out to moms. Embrace Grace is a way to love moms who have decided to carry to term. Love in a Box is a way to reach out to that mom that may be abortion-minded. You may know her personally, or you may meet her through someone else. Here's what's in Love in a Box. So this is a box that I did when I was down at conference, and we'll take this little ribbon right off of here. So it comes in this beautiful box. Excuse me, I'm trying to get it open. All right, so it starts off with "You're invited," so it's very welcoming. And it has some stories in here of other moms and how they, went through some similar difficulties, maybe through their pregnancy and an unplanned pregnancy. And then it says, "To a brave new mommy, we'd love to be one of the first to congratulate you on the sweet life inside of you." And it goes on to tell them, how they are going to be able to get through this, through their difficulties. And then we have this pen and a little note that says, "Brave girl." This is sealed because somebody hand wrote a note to the girl that's going to get this. And just is going to tell her that she is brave and some things like that. Here's a little thing they can text. They get a free necklace. And then if you decide to take this on as a church, you're going to throw this young lady a baby shower. And it tells her a little bit about that too. Next, we have a journal. "You are strong, you are brave, you are loved." And so they can write all kinds of things in here about their journey through their pregnancy, still the hopes and dreams and aspirations and fears that they have. So it does all that for them. And then, of course, we've got this beautiful little onesie, "Best gift ever." Okay. And last, there's a book here by Amy Ford, "A Bump in Life." And Amy wrote this book talking about her story through an unplanned pregnancy, and she actually gave her child up for adoption. And Amy is the one who started Embrace Grace. So that's what's in Love in a Box. I hope you'll join us in reaching out to moms with unplanned pregnancies.